Okay, there we go. Should have the levels adjusted so you can actually hear the music this time. Okay, there we go. Should have the levels adjusted so you can actually hear the music this time. Let me know if the game music ends up being too loud, if anyone's watching. Okay. So good. I got myself a seed number. So we're gonna go 6,496. And we're going to make a new seed with that and start over. I played around looking at the different locations in the overworld and dark world and stuff like that, so at least it should be a lot better going through it this time. I know before some of the other seeds, complexity 6. Okay. Some of the other seeds I was having problems trying to go through and actually figure out where some of the items were because I was missing some of the chests. Did it not show up properly? Oh, or did it put it in? Yeah, put it where the randomizer itself is. Okay. Just gonna bring that in here. Gonna delete my other ones since I don't really care for them. And we're gonna start. Okay, just gonna make sure everything's up and running. That's working. Perfect. Let's see how this one ends up being for a seed. Going the wrong way for the windfish. Bombs. That's one thing. I prefer having more useful items going through the first couple times, but still having bombs anytime before getting to the end of the escape is still something decent at least. It's not like it's as wasted like getting heart pieces or a ton of rupees early on, which is always annoying to have. And this will be the bow right away. Another good one to have. Oops. So yeah, yesterday I played through a bunch. I'm not really looking to do a full start to finish playthrough yet, just because I want to get used to all the different starting locations, especially in the light world. Because a few of the seeds I was playing yesterday, I was missing getting either the moon pearl or the mirror, and it just made trying to figure out where to go next a little hard, because I was missing the items to get in any of the light world dungeons. So without the moon pearl, there's not too much that I can do. Oops. There's not too much I can do in the dark world. And then of course, with not being able to really do anything in the dark world and not having any more dungeons in the light world to do, kind of stuck until I figured out what to do. I love having random keys. Like that second key that literally is useless. Or no, it won't be useless. It means I could skip a key. Oh wait, no, this is just going to Zelda, not the escape. So yeah, it is useless. Money, fun. But yeah, I was mentioning it. At first, I just want to get used to the light world, since it's, well, not the first time, but it just started yesterday playing through the randomizer. So kind of wanting to get a little more used to locations and kind of knowing, okay, well, I know for this dungeon I need these items, so I don't need to really, like for example, the second dungeon, I obviously need the glove to get to the boss, but you also need the lantern or the fire rod, one of those two, to actually get to the boss itself. So until I have one of those two items, unless I just want to go for item collection, but I'm not gonna think about finishing the boss unless I have one of those two. Alright. Actually, yeah, since I have the key that's still being applied. Isn't there a chest? Yeah. Okay, so it's just that. Still consider the same dungeon, so because I got the key earlier, this just gave something useless. I keep forgetting this area even has a map. So because I have the bombs, I can hit these 3 chests early. Interesting. This all just hearts, yeah. I'll go all around. I'm expecting I'll get groups of bombs in the chests in the town anyways, but... This will be fun. We'll go to the forest right away. Oops. At least the blue tunic, I don't need to worry as much when it'll come to... if I do end up getting into the Dark World early and having to fight the Dark World bosses. Yay, rupees. And what does the mushroom give? Heart container. Might as well grab it since I'm here. At least I won't be tempted to come back and try to remember that I've already taken it. Oh, right. Now, obviously, I'm not trying to speedrun this or trying to get the optimal path for stuff, because obviously I'm not really being optimal anyways. And just to play casually for now, get used to it, and then might have a few races with friends. Heart piece, rupee. Let me guess, gonna be nothing useful. Nope. Nothing useful at all. I'll probably end up getting more bombs from here. Yep. Jeez. Oh, the seed so far has been very stingy for the first little part. Oops. Didn't know if that was actually close enough or not. Rupee. Ocarina, perfect. At least now I'll be able to get the bird right away. Alright, I need a bottle first. Okay, so... else up here. Since I'm here, I'll do the race minigame and at least see what the item is here. Don't think it'll be anything useful. It's almost always rupees or arrows. Oh yeah, that's probably... For where the stairs is, I wonder, it's probably just always a minor item from what I've seen, so I'll probably stop bothering to look unless it ends up being like 100 or 300 rupee or something. And this is a heart container. Interesting. So I'll go the normal route that I've been taking. At least this way, when I go to the end, the cave where the ice rod normally is, I'll just be able to use the flute to fly up. Don't have a shovel, so I can't go up where the kid normally is. Grab the 2 items here. Rupees. Not really expecting the lake to actually have it, or lake, the puddle to have anything. Okay, he grabbed it. I don't know why he didn't pull. And it's arrows. Let's see what I get from these 4. Okay. Never remember, does the NPC actually give something? Oh, she does. Fuck, I feel like an idiot for my other seeds then. Mirror, lantern, and cane. Wow. That's actually a pretty decent haul for this. Lantern means I won't have to worry about doing the first dungeon, Dark World. Instead of having to navigate blind, I'll have the lantern. I'm able to do... I'll still need the gloves to do the second dungeon. At least now I have everything I need to do the third dungeon as well. Oh shit, speaking of which... You must have changed it so it's always like that now. Always the same medallion colors. Because I haven't seen the green medallion be anywhere other than the desert. Really? Didn't give me other bombs yet. And of course I'm not gonna get other bombs while I'm here. Hold on. I will go... I'll just go in town to buy some, blow up my little deposit. I'll just head to the first dungeon since I can do that right away. Just gonna quickly double check that the stream is going on. It is. Okay. Let's see what kind of things I find in here. Book of Madura. So now I can get into the second dungeon at least. Big key. So now, does that mean that if one of the next chests I get something else? Eh. Not the fastest way to do that, I know, but still. Map. So with the big key, the book that it gave me in place of the actual dungeon item. Rupee, there we go. So because I have that, I shouldn't need to go to any of the other chests. I don't have arrows yet, really. No idea why I didn't hit him that first time, but... Oh, whoops. Oops. There we go. Ah. Just a little too slow. Oops. Mushroom. At least that's a good useful one too. Get a free one of the witch next time I fly over there. Okay, so I can at least get into the second dungeon. Go check to see what was in this cave. Oops. If I end up getting something interesting, oops, or at least lucky to be able to get, I don't know, the gloves. Nope, didn't think so. So then I will go to the witch, get the frayed M from that. And that magical item is heart container. Yay. Okay, so I actually have the mirror. I can do all of the tower. Might as well start doing that. Since I know I can finish the tower, that'll be... Whoops, I forgot to go get the old man. Even though he magically appears there. But yeah, doing this, since I can get all the chests, will probably be more useful than trying to go into the desert. Because if I can't finish the desert anyways, I'll only get to the end and then have to exit out and come back. And never know, he sometimes gives something useful. In all the seeds so far, I haven't had much luck with him, but... I hate these fucking things. Hookshot, okay. I take it back, he actually did give me something useful. It's funny that the falling rocks here compared to the first Legend of Zelda, they fall much faster, so in one sense it's almost scarier to have them, since there's a less chance to actually avoid them, but because they move so much faster, it also means that they're more likely to just fly off the screen and not actually hit you. Grab that, go grab this one. And at least probably by the time I finish the tower, I'll be able to get... Oh, heart container. By the time I finish the tower, I should be able to maybe go to the Zora. Get those two things as well. Might as well. Fuck it. I don't care, just let me go. Because I can't get anything else here through the light world. Because everything else I need to cross and I'll need to get the hammer. So, let's figure out what I get from here. Key. Takes so long. Glad in the other Zeldas, when they have something like this, they actually shortened it to fly multiple tiles at a time. There. Don't I need to flip it again? Okay, so it was a useless item down here. Oops. $50. Could probably actually just do the bomb jump there, but it's not something I've really practiced, and I don't give a shit for a little extra longer. As I said, I'm not really speedrunning this anyway, so... That was stupid of me. Fucking thing. Can I? Yeah. Okay, let's try this again and not fuck up. Go up this time. There we go. Cape. Good. Something that's very useful for this fight. Very useful if you don't want to actually just fuck around with the goddamn boss. Not that I actually need all this health, come to think of it, because again, I'll be able to just use the cape. Oops. Ah, come on. Oh well. Do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. Forgot, normally I end up being lucky and getting half or a quarter magic by this point, so... Oof. God damn it. Come on. Behave. Ah, come on. I hate when he's back there. Come on. Yeah, of course. Fuck. God damn it. For all the times that I do this boss normally with no problem. There, fuck off. And you will give me... Oh yeah, that was the only thing left. Fuck. Well, at least he's done. I still don't have a glove, so I can't finish the second dungeon. At least with Magic Cape, I'll be able to just head to the Dark World. Fuck. Because what else is there? If I find the bottle, I can go to the kid. I don't have the flippers, so I can't do that. another shovel, so I can't go get that. I don't have... Flippers would really be what I need to do. Could have bombed Sahasrara. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Should have bombed it while I was there, but I always forget. Free 3 items. I think it's 3. Yeah, 3. Useless. Okay. At least I have enough money to go to the Zoras. Might as well go there. Oh yeah, I can't. I don't have the gloves. So, second dungeon, I can't do anything until I get the gloves. So, just go finish, get the free item at the temple? That's the only free item they can get at the temple, though. Everything else will need to have the pearl. So yeah, I'll just go to the desert. See what I can get from there. And do we get something useful? Oh, it's a bottle. 1 bottle means I'll be able to go into town and get whatever that kid gives. Which I almost want to do that now just in case it ends up being the glove. Not that I really expect it to be, but whatever. If it ends up being, I'll be able to finish the boss completely at least. Yeah, I didn't think so. So what else do I need? I need the gloves to be able to finish this and get the green pendant. With the green pendant, I'll be able to talk to Sahasrara and get his item. Still need the flippers for under the bridge. Need to be in the dark world and teleport for little item on the island. Need to do the same thing for the item just outside here. Okay, fuck you. Big key right away. I had gotten everything from that. Yeah, useless. this be? It's always a key. So without the key, that mean, or without the boots to get the key, means that I won't be able to actually go to the other place. Because I thought that's the only place the key spawns. Because that's just a dead end with nothing. I need a key to go in here, and that exit just jumps out. Okay, so there's no point for this dungeon then, since I won't be able to do anything else. So I'll at least pop out to grab whatever rupee or heart pieces out here. And then I'll fly and go to the Dark World, I guess. Since I have the mirror at the very least, I can... Oh yeah, the mirror won't really give me anything though. Like, it won't give me anything from what I can actually reach with just being a bunny. Can't remember if they actually have the glitches for the coming out of the bunny and all that. I have a feeling like they would. Oh, I have the hook shot. I should be able to do a couple more things in the mountains, I believe. Let me go pay for... Oh yeah, I can't pay for that. Well, let me head to the mountains and see if I can do anything there. Since I do have the hook shot. Because I should be able to get to the other side that way. And I thought for sure there was something that there's something I can do from the other side from the bottom, not just from the top. I think I need to go in the other one. Yeah, this one I have to fall down from. Can't go in that one since I don't have the gloves. Yeah, go away. Or at least on full health now. Yeah, because I think from here I should be able to fall down from there. Blue potion. Oh, it's just a fucking shop, that's right. So I need to be in the other one, which needs the Titan's Mitts. So I don't think I can pull blocks, right? Something I've never actually bothered trying. No, okay. So I can't do anything here. I can't go get the Zora. So I guess original plan of go to the Dark World and see what I can do. Because I don't have the shovel, so I won't be able to dig for where the ocarina is. Need to be in the Dark World to get the sword. Or at least get the chest from the sword. What else could I do? I did the cave where the ice rod is already. I I need to be in the dark world for the island. I don't have the flippers, so I can't go under the bridge. I don't have the gloves, so I can't finish the second dungeon. I don't have the boots, so I can't even get the key from the other dungeon. Come on. Okay, you fuck off. Oh yeah, that's right. Thought it might have been something useful, like another heart. Oh, I don't need to actually kill them. I thought I did. Forgot. There we go. Head to the dark world, get the one free item, and then try to think of where to go next. Because I don't have the hammer to go anywhere past the bridge. Oh, right. I should be able to at least make it to the other side of the rock, so I would be able to go to the lake to get where the flippers would be. So it's at least 2 items I can get even without the pearl. And last shot. And the free item is heart piece. I'll take it. Ah, fuck, that's right. I actually can't go through here because I can't lift anything. So what will I actually be able to do? I can't go to the cemetery. I need the boots for a lot of stuff. Can't go there without the gloves. Can't go get the Master Sword until I finish the second dungeon. Can't do the second dungeon until I get a boots, since I'll need to hit the pedestal to get the key, or have the gloves to get into the second part. I don't have the Master Sword, so I can't get either of the tablets. I don't have the hammer. Fuck, what is there that I actually could get? I don't have the shovel. Is there anything in the village I can do? Ah, come on. Because I got the 3 chests doing the escape. This, if I remember correctly, is it actually items or it's just fairies? Pretty sure it's just fairies. Yeah. Get gut. Even if I had gut, it wouldn't help me. I learned to spell. Because I can't do that since I don't have the gloves. So that's one I won't be able to do. Can't do the cliff since I don't have the mirror. Don't have the boots, so I can't do that one. I did the 2 in the forest already. Can't go where the Master Sword is. Can't do anything here since I need the hammer. Can I at least see what the item is? No, okay. So I need the hammer to get that done. There's the upgrade down there. That's what it is. It's the upgrade for magic and everything, which I need the magic powder and I need to... So that won't help. I had talked to the kid. Wait, since I got my bottle. I think I did, and he just give me arrows. Yeah, he just gave me arrows. Did everything in town. I don't have the shovel. Oh, I do have the hook shot now, so I would be able to go across from the second dungeon. Which I think is about the only place left in the light world I have to do anything. Because for anything else, I'll need the gloves, the flippers. Oh, right, I need to actually go through the dungeon. It's the only thing I can think of, and at this point, if that doesn't give me gloves, boots, flippers, pearl, I think that'd be about, or hammer, I guess, technically. Because I can't go through there. The top room next to it just has enemies as a trap. Just before exiting, if I go up, it's just fairies. Because this, if I remember correctly, is just like a trap room. Yeah. I highly doubt lighting it does anything. Yeah, I didn't think so. There's not going to be a key in here. The key in here, I need the boots, so I won't be able to get that. If I could just shake it enough to make it fall. I already went to grab the big chest, so my only option really for items in the light world that I can think of is hookshot across and hope that it's anything that can actually let me advance. I know it's just fairies, but I can at least grab one. Because other than that, I can't think of anything else in the light world. Oh, I can't even do that because of the fucking... that. Okay, so I don't know what to do with this one. So then... have to bring with the tentacles. Well... if... Here! One of you two, give me a number between 1 and 10,000. Or 3, I guess. Sure, that works. 6545. Let's make a seed out of that. ROMs, SNES. And create. I'll see if that has anything useful. And the reset. I am error. Yay, memes. Magic cape. Good start. Seedon, already your seed was better than, I think it was Trendy that suggested the other one I used. I can't figure that, even though it's a randomizer, I figured that they still have some kind of algorithm going through to make sure everything's possible. Because every dungeon always has the big key outside of the door, just so you're not completely stuck. So I figure it must be the same thing, that they must have some basic algorithm going through to make sure an outcome is actually possible. Bomb upgrade. Well, I don't need to worry about bombs anytime soon. Oops. Nah. I was gonna say, while you're telling him that, tell him to actually tune in and watch. Not that I expect people to actually be too interested in me fucking up this really badly, but... Kill him for later. This chest gives me the key. Okay. So then I won't need to open the other one, because the other one should just be the map. Still open it just because I'm paranoid. I'm still not sure which chests I can ignore, or after getting the items, which chests I can ignore and which I can't, so... Well, I guess that all depends on what Zelda gives. Oh, fuck. What? Oh, that was fun. I thought for sure he took more damage from bombs than that. Oh well, let's go through again. Because he takes 3... Yeah, it's 4... It's 4 or 5 sword hits. I thought bombs would do more damage than that, but I guess not. Teach me for trying to use items. Hello. And no, Don, I don't really have any intentions on trying 42. If people try it and they say that it magically makes the game much different than it already is and a ton more fun, I might consider thinking about possibly having a look at it. I don't want to play it.
I might consider maybe, probably, sort of, kind of not maybe.
Yeah. Okay. It's basically that. I don't find the game fun, and I don't think they'll be able to change it enough for me to actually want to play it. So, unless they prove me wrong and do so. Okay, yeah.
Can't have my chicken. No. I've been giving her some chicken when I make my sandwich, and now she's like, I want chicken.
Mhm.
No. I'll give you more next time, right? But this one's with mayo and bread.
See, that's exactly why she actually does that. You let her win. Oh, I know she's cute. And she knows she's cute. That's why she takes advantage of it and gets stuff from you.
I'm not gonna do that with a kid if that's what you're worried about. She's a cat. She can only get so much first.
Okay, that was really good. Moon Pearl and Shovel. So Shovel, I'll be able to stop by the Ocarina. Moon Pearl means I can pretty much do anything in the Dark World, at least, to start with. So I don't have to worry as much about being stuck. Since I already have the cape as the first item too, it means I could go to the Dark World pretty much right away if I wanted to. Not going to, I'm still gonna do the normal starting rounds and at least do the first dungeons possible.
Except no, she's letting that loose light.
No, go ahead. Ah, the blinding light!
Thanks.
So yeah, Don, that's your answer to whether I'm gonna try 42 or not. Shall I go up? And heart piece. This must always be some... I've never had it be useful item so far. Not sure if it's by algorithm or just bad luck. This as well has pretty much never been a useful item. Does she give anything? Didn't think so. I have to keep remembering that there's NPCs to talk to. I'll see, the thing is, with what they were doing for the card system change, it's just bringing it more along to what other games have, in the sense that... Oh, the Dark World. I'm assuming you've never played this game. When you go through, you do 3 dungeons, get 3 medallions, and then you pull the Master Sword, the sword that of Evil's Bane. And what it is you go fight what you expect to be the boss, but turns out is just an evil wizard that was being controlled by Ganon, the last boss. And essentially what happens is after you weaken him, he brings you into the Dark World, which is basically just the same world, same general layout, but it's just new dungeons. There's different enemies, and everything's supposed to be like a dark and twisted version of the real world. So anyone that gets sent there gets turned into different shapes. The first time you go there, there's an item I picked up. Whoops, wrong button. The pearl at the bottom, near the bottom in the A section. If I didn't have that, the first time I go to the Dark World, I get turned into a bunny rabbit. And I basically can't attack, can't do any actions, can't use any items, and am useless. But you get that item to keep your real form, and other people mention the fact that anyone that gets sent to the Dark World gets twisted. But there's an item you can pick up where you can freely go between. If you're in the Dark World, you can go to the Light World anytime you want. So what happens is with that items, you'll go to the Dark World locations to be able to bypass. Like if there's a certain place where, oh, I need this specific item to go, I can go there in the Dark World and bypass it instead. Been really lucky to have 2 bottles so far. So I can get this right away. Mirror. Perfect. I'm not worried about anything anymore. I have the pearl, and I have the mirror. That's really good to have. Fire rod. Nice. So even if I don't get the lantern, I still get something useful. Yeah, Don, you did a really good choice with this seed. It's working out wonderfully. Quake. Or no, that's... Is that Quake or Ether? Can't remember. Okay, so that's everything in the village done. So I can do the full first dungeon now. And I should be able to do the full second dungeon too. Or the third, I mean. 100 rupees. Yeah, spent all those years thinking just to help me, right? And more bombs. Gonna collect them just to at least get them out of the way if I go bother checking. So now that I have the shovel, I can go where the ocarina normally is. And if you're wondering, I know you said you didn't play this game before. Useless. The way I'm playing the game is not normal. I'm running a ROM hack essentially to randomize every single item in the game is in a random location. So normally the bow I'm supposed to get in going through the first dungeon, because Zelda games, if you haven't played or don't know of them, Zelda games follow a very puzzle. You go in a dungeon, you find whatever item you need to finish the dungeon and kill the boss, you usually find in that dungeon. So you can't really, normally can't do sequence breaks as much, but obviously there's glitches and other stuff you can do. But this, it randomizes it, so like, I'm getting items that I should only be able to get later in the game, and I'm getting them early. And yeah, it's luck. There's something else that I'm missing too, because there's... I think the algorithm should make it in a way that it shouldn't be impossible to finish the game. But I've had a couple seeds where I go to every chest that I know of that I can access in the light world, and I still can't continue in the game. I'm still missing items. So I think it's just me that might be missing a couple spots. I know there's NPCs that you talk to that give you items, and I always forget about them. Oops. Like the spot that I'm coming up, the first couple times, I always forgot, but there is actually an NPC you can talk to here that gives you an... Oops. No! Damn it. Ah, fuck it. Gonna empty the bottle anyways. But there's an NPC that in here that the first couple times I forgot to talk to, because she actually does give you something if you talk to her. Of course, you're gonna give me trouble. Don't make me go over there. Thank you. Like in here, there's 4 chests, but if you talk to her, she gives you an item as well, and I kept forgetting that. Book, useless rupees, hook shot, glove. Holy fuck. Yeah, the seed you gave me is a really damn good one. I'm getting a lot of useful items. So now with the hook shot, I'll be able to get... Oops. I'll be able to go to the... Not what I want to do. Or not with the hook shot, but with the gloves, I'll be able to get to the Zora. I'll be able to finish the second dungeon since I have the fire rod. So I can finish all 3 dungeons in the light world, which means I'll be able to get the master sword, which is always helpful. And the boots. Jeez. So now the dashing I'm doing now, the item I just, oops, sorry. The item I just picked up, boots, lets me run around now. Which will not only make moving faster, but it'll make it so I can actually run through things. Like if I have any bushes or anything like that, or enemies. Oh, I don't. Oh, I do have the gloves. Yep. And with this, there's a couple other... I guess I should be saving and quitting more often to move around easier. I keep forgetting about that because I never really bothered. This is one of the games I've played casually a lot, have played to 100% completion, have done a lot of different things, but has never actually speed run it seriously. But you can save and quit to just head back to your house, which is just here. So now that I can run, I'll go get the one in the sanctuary. Oh, right. And as I mentioned, with the fact that everything's randomized, things that normally would give you like extra life or just big amounts of money have a chance of giving useful items. So you kind of have to go to know where everything is and to actually bother checking everything. Which is one of the reasons I like, that I like the randomizer for this more than I like the little I played for for Super Metroid. Because for Super Metroid, there's so many items that you don't really need that I find... I don't know, this is just to go in the back where I was, never mind. That there's so many items to skip, and because there's so many like missile expansions and stuff like that, similar to the heart containers and everything here, I don't know, I don't find that there's too much that opens up. You still need to go through specific paths. It just means that there's more stuff you can skip. Why am I going this way again? I don't have the mushroom, and I don't have the money, so I don't need to do that. So let me go straight to the first dungeon. In the meantime, I'll go grab these 3 items. Flippers. Awesome. Yeah, it's an old game, just keep that in mind, but it's very much on the lists of top Super Nintendo games for a lot of people, so... I just picked up something and I forgot what it was. Anyways, have a good night. What did I pick up? Oh, flippers. So yeah, this one's doing really good for items. So I'm able to do all 3 first dungeons of the Light World. I have the book already, so I can get the Master Sword as well. Flippers, I'll be able to get... Oh. Flippers and the gloves, I'll be able to go to the Zora's domain. I'll be able to get the item there, assuming it's anything useful. And also get Under the Bridge. Yay. So since that was a compass, I have to go the long way around. I didn't bother checking which pendants. That'll probably be the same as usual. This will be the red or the blue. I doubt this one will give me the green. Nice, now I have the money for the Zora domain. normally the chests, although everything is randomized, there you always still get the big key, you still get the compass, you still get I don't have magic. Fuck. You still get the big key, you still get the compass, you still get the map, you still get items like that when going through. So there's always a certain number of chests in the dungeons that are actually useful, which is what's under all the dungeons in here. So like next to here there was 3 chests at the beginning, so there's 3 chests that can have either the big key or 2 different items. Yeah. So normally if you've gone through and know the chests and what you've picked up so far, you'll know what you're missing. And here there's technically a room on, if you've never played, there's a room on the right that gives money, but I don't really need money at this point. Actually, I want that magic. I was supposed to aim up, not sideways. Mushroom! Yeah, blue. Pretty sure it's gonna be that green and that one red. Yeah. Always those colors. Oh, why am I going here?
A little bit. Because you get this sort of yellow swell.
So I have the flippers, I'll go grab under the bridge. And then I'll head to the second dungeon, I guess.
Non, avec pas. But il y a comme 5, maybe 6.
Isn't there a place for me to jump down here?
On est rendu qu'on est 14 agents sur Night Shift là.
Yeah, here we go.
C'est le temps d'information qui est là, combien de temps? Parce qu'on était rien que 6 quand j'ai first starté, puis c'était busier que c'est sûr.
And we get arrows.
Actually, j'ai été. Parce que j'ai rencontré Steven Pope, on a fini comme à 11h30. Puis j'ai pensé, ben je vais y aller, puis si j'ai le temps, puis sinon je vais le demain. Faut bien que j'aille demain pour la actual meeting, que j'ai pas eu le temps de faire la meeting, pis ça. But j'ai acheté à 6 months, pis ça. Mais là je suis kind of worried, parce que j'ai des affaires que comme j'ai pas eu le temps de prendre comme arbre. But ça dit, most Weight Watchers members are eligible for monthly However,
Oh, just
it is
it's a
not
bomb, so
available
it's
to individuals
nothing
who
useful
are
there.
18, pregnant, or have no more than 5 pounds to lose. Je suis comme si je tombe enceinte, ils vont m'enlever mon pass. Ouais, je vais rien mentionner, I'll just keep, because I might not get pregnant in 6 months, you know, like, I don't know.
There we go.
So, je suis en train de faire l'assessment right now, là, comme
And since I have the gloves, I can go down.
Puis j'ai aussi
Did
acheté
this actually give items?
Qui m'a donné comme un journal, le calculator.
Oh, it's just gold.
Non, ben l'affaire est qu'elle a dit qu'avec les online tools, tu peux, t'as comme un online calculator gratuit. Ouais, j'étais comme ben whatever, je voulais comme le journal, puis il y avait un livre, puis t'as comme dine out, puis comme le grocery, puis ça, là, ça me donne des smart points, ben moi je veux utiliser ça pour des common affaires, là, so j'ai figuré ça c'était probably useful. Puis il y a un booklet avec des coupons, que c'est comme des free Weight Watcher snacks ou buy one get one free ou des trucs de merde, puis
Okay, this item is going to be heart container, obviously.
Je suis comme whatever. Moi je vais payer pour ça moi-même, là, je vais pas faire ma femme payer pour ça parce que c'est mon
He doesn't give anything, right? No.
Oui. Ouais, c'est plus cheap. C'est tout ce qu'il y a franc anyway, they didn't offer it here. It was 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months. Yeah, puis ouais, le plan a changé depuis la dernière fois. I mean, des fruits et des légumes, almost all vegetables and all fruits are 0 points. So I mean, my god, je pourrais juste manger des fruits, puis survivre, so. Not that I will, but just saying.
Keep forgetting I have the boots. I never have them this early usually.
Non, c'est pretty much, ben, de ça que je comprends, if it's a point system and fruits are 0, I mean, y a pas de limite. Je figure qu'ils vont pas te dire juste mange des fruits, puis grandis pas. But I don't really understand how it works. I don't know. I mean,
Grab this just in case that the big chest is nothing good.
J'ai 57 points par jour, puis j'ai 37 extra points ou 47 extra points que je peux utiliser dans la semaine.
Hammer. Awesome.
Ouais. So, ça c'est comme la même affaire, but je me rappelle pas que les fruits étaient 0 moi.
I'm pretty sure it'll just be compass and map, but let's find out.
Check que je mangerais, I mean, des bananes, des oranges, des grapes, des kiwis, ananas, pomegranate. Yeah, but c'est still 0 points. So je pourrais en manger 3 par jour, puis according à ça, je suis fine. So I'm still kind of skeptical.
So that's a heart piece, so this will be compass or map.
I mean, je vais perdre du poids au début because pretty much anything is 0 point est healthy for me, si je mange right now. Yep. So, puis j'ai eu un reply pour la bike. J'ai actually posté la bike. But, je vais te lire le reply. Il y a quelqu'un qui m'a envoyé un message puis il m'a dit email me with your like lowest price or whatever, the lowest that you accept. J'ai dit j'accepterais 300. Puis là, il m'a envoyé ce long email ici, which je get tout ce que j'ai dit là, mais il est weird parce que ça dit Hi, I'm Michael Hosek. I'm satisfied with the price and am really interested in buying it. I would have loved
Do
to
I?
come
No,
for the
okay.
viewing by the weekend, but my place is way too far from there, in which I am located in Halifax, Nova Scotia. So I thought of how to make this transaction work between us, which I came to conclusion to use a courier company to pick up the item from your place.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Puis ça va on and on and on and on.
It's 300. I'll give you $5,000 and just pay the difference.
Puis là, il parle about envoyer l'argent via PayPal. So she's like, well, actually, I'm going to Halifax this weekend. I don't mind bringing the bike with me. She's like, whereabouts are you in Halifax? We can set up a meeting time. I will take cash only. What do you think?
Oh, you know he's not going to reply because he was trying to bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. Ah, yeah, right. C'est pas fucking pas. Yeah, tout de suite. People fall for it though, so. Yeah.
Nah. Not used to doing this fight with arrows.
Ouais, pretty much. I mean, j'ai écrit tout ce que j'ai mangé today, even though que c'était juste parce que je suis curieuse, comme, pour ce que j'ai mangé today, pour ce que ça vaut, là, which I actually did pretty good today, ironically. C'était pas even the worst day. But je commence officially demain, là. Faut que j'aille faire une petite grocery, que j'ai vraiment pas much de healthy dans la maison right now. J'ai pas much dans la maison, period. Healthy ou unhealthy. So, faut que j'aille faire une grocery en check dans ce moment, ben, je peux m'arranger avec ce que j'ai.
Okay, should only need one more arrow.
Ouais.
If I can actually hit him, obviously.
Yeah, chez moi, usually je start the day comme mercredi.
Yeah.
C'est plus facile, je trouve, le lundi.
The map, obviously.
Ouais, yeah. I know. Je start le lundi, je cheat le mercredi, puis je suis comme, oh, j'ai cheaté hier, so je vais cheater jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche, puis je start back lundi, so. Story of my life. I'm on a diet 2 days a week.
Okay, so since I have the hook shot, I can go get this one right away.
Yeah.
What? Isn't it through here that I need the hook shot? Did they... Oh, it's... Yeah, it's the mirror, not the hook shot.
Yeah, c'est ça, là. Puis je comprends. Je regardais les recettes, ça, il y a une recette qui paraît bon, ben, je suis juste comme. Ça va être dur, surtout au début, de figure out quoi c'est acheter au grocery store, puis là, trouver des recettes pour user up ça avant que j'aille pas acheter half. Quand je suis comme, ben j'aime ceci, puis ça a besoin de tous ces ingrédients-là, puis là, j'aime ceci, puis ça a tout besoin de ces ingrédients-là. Ben, tu uses pas tout le sac de spinach ou tout le sac de arugula, or whatever the hell ça s'appelle, whatever. And then it goes to waste. Ouais, faudrait que je pick comme 3 affaires and just eat that all week.
One thing I hope I can get is Ocarina.
Ouais, faudrait que je fais ça, puis ça me tente assez de faire ça. Ouais, surtout avec Mike qui mange pas de vegetables, ça va être extra. Ouais. Yeah. what am I doing it for, là?
Oops. At least since I have the hammer, I'll be able to actually go to the other side too. Okay, useful. What? Huh?
Actually, I'm finishing the wine thing.
Okay.
Because I can't drink it anymore, so.
Il y a du beaucoup de resto.
Not really.
Ah, si tu...
Drink that drink.
Quoi?
Just give it to you, drink that freezer.
Ben, si tu veux de l'aide.
Sort of. Maybe.
I can help.
Can I pour you one?
Yes, you may. Only your finest vintage, though.
Right. This is a 2007 2017, sorry.
Technically, if it's the only vintage you have, is it still technically considered the finest? Thank you. Ah.
Alright.
Ah, come on. Come on. There we go. So Light World is done for bosses. Can go get the Master Sword, can get the 3 tablets for the medallions. Since I already have the hammer, I can go do the right side of Death Mountain. Okay. Isn't there... I think it's bombs I'll need. remember correctly, this just gets me to the first part, yeah. And I don't think I am able to get to the other part without having the other one. Not having the ocarina means harder time to travel too. Which I mean, I'm sure at this point, if I was trying to actually speed run, I wouldn't bother trying to do everything here. I'd just move on to the Dark World and do what I can there. Only loop back if I really need to. Ah, come on. Nope. A little moth or something. Gizmo's hunting it. I forgot there was a cave way back here. I wish I would have known about that. It would be easier to climb out. Arrows, bombs. There we go. Rupees, rupees. Bombs, rupees, and heart container. Perfect timing. So that's it from here that I can do. So might as well leave at this point. Not that I need the Master Sword because I have the cape. But I'd still rather get the Master Sword to at least do a little more damage. Ah, whoops. So then what I'll do after this, I can go to Zor's domain, get the item for the flippers, and then the other item, swimming in it, I'll be able to give the mushroom to the witch. Actually, I said I'm coming here to get the Master Sword, but does it actually still give the Master Sword, or does it give a random item? Let's find out. Oh, okay, I'll take that. I'll take the level 3 sword over the Master Sword. There we go. No more annoying beeping. Yeah. Might as well get my upgraded shield since I am here. And actually, I forgot about the boomerang too. There. At least I won't have to rely on the half or quarter magic to do anything for the thief's dungeon. And it's the lantern there. Perfect. Awesome. So I think that leaves pretty much everything other than going back to the Elder, which I'll do when I get the Ocarina, or I'll just teleport there from the Dark World. I think other than that, everything else in Light World has been picked up. Or wait, no. So if anyone is actually watching, I'll probably just go through and maybe do the first Dark World dungeon and then probably stop. And then tomorrow, another point I'll stream, I'll do the rest. Since everything's set up well to actually be able to finish. Oops. Why do I always get lost in this one?
Heidi m'a messagé sur Facebook. Je suis capable d'aller vendredi parce que je vais pas être à Sing Star Party.
Yeah.
Je pense qu'elle viendra.
Any tes friends que tu crois qui voudraient venir, invite-les. C'est comme j'ai dit, c'est tes friends, I leave that up to you. Okay, that's weird. Guess I must have had it programmed so if you press A, it automatically acts as if you're talking? we go. Dead. Is this still rupees or did it get randomized to something else? Still rupees. Technically with the hammer I don't even need to do the first dungeon first. So I was closer before that way. Oh well. He was stupid anyways. And I have more than enough money for Kiki. Since I have the lantern too, I won't need to worry about the dark areas. Yay. What happened?
Jillian was pregnant when I left Westmoreland. She was due in July. She lost her baby.
Oh. They know why?
Probably just regular miscarriage. Happens all the time.
Ah. What did that give me? Big key. No, it's a different save. I started one, I got a random number from someone in the Paragon Discord. Turned out that I must have missed something. I was having a hard time trying to complete everything, so I asked someone here for a seed to give me. And the seed they gave me was a really damn good one. So I basically have gone through everything of the Light World, and I am going to be able to basically finish the game at this point. I can't see anything getting in the way. Like, I'm doing this dungeon and I already technically have the hammer. Oops. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Actually, I should loop around, so I will do that. But yeah, Jeff, I've been playing this seed for a little bit. So I'm probably just gonna finish this dungeon, maybe do one more, and then stop for the night. And then tomorrow or another point that I'll play, whether I stream or not, I'll just be continuing this one. So I haven't got the compass or the map. So there's probably not much left. Whoops. Come on. Now that I actually have the lantern, so I am able to navigate this normally. So this room is the one that I'd almost never have the lantern, so I'd always do blind. Always fun. Well, blind. I had a map so I could see what the room actually looked like, so I had an idea where I was going, but still. Just in case. She's chasing a bug.
That's good. That'll keep her entertained.
Zmog, let me know if the game music is too loud compared to mine. I didn't actually check to see if it was the same or not. Okay, now this fucking room. much quicker when you can see the fuckers. There we go. Easy kill. I'll have to check to see which crystal that is. So you're 5 and you're 6. Interesting. Don't need to bother putting the rest. But yeah, I think I had mentioned that yesterday, that there was a Super Metroid randomizer. I had a look at it, and it's pretty much what I expect. Similar to this, where the sword and shield at the beginning is always a sword and shield, and then everything else is randomized. For the Super Metroid one, it's always the bombs, or always the morph ball, the first thing you get, and then past that, everything is randomized. Come on. There. Should I do the second dungeon or go to town? I can do the second dungeon, I guess. As long as I don't screw up the keys again. I don't know if it was just this version or the other version I played, but there's here you raise and not lower, but there's a couple places where you'll raise the water levels. But normally, when the level's low, you go in, you get a key, and then later on you come around and raise the water levels. When I had played, I had raised the water levels early because I'd gotten a key from somewhere else since it's random. And since I had raised the water levels, I couldn't get the key that I technically needed before raising the water. So I essentially couldn't keep going with the dungeon. I don't know if that was something that was fixed or not, but we'll find out. Come on. That's another thing I'll have to watch out too, for the fact that I actually do have the hook shot already. Love you. Map. Yay. This is one of the places where you come down here and go up here to get a key. But because I already had one, if I would have gone to that room and raised the water, I wouldn't have been able to actually get the key I just did. Which means I'd be locked out of finishing the dungeon. But as I said, I think he might have... This is a couple of versions from the last time I did this, so he might have fixed it. Ah, come on. Go. A lot of useless stuff so far. The hell? Okay, did I miss something? No, I don't have the big key. Oh, whoops. Did I go there? Yeah, I did. Oh, it's just a normal key. Fuck, I thought it was the big key needed for this. Ah, fuck, I need to go the other way. Ah, come on. Actually, I think that should be hearts. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Or maybe not. Wasn't there two? Oh, it's the next one, not this one. Come on. There we go. And of course it's bombs. Oh, heart upgrade. Fun. Is it just him, or is there actually anything in the back here? Oh, there we go. Perfect. So which are 5 and 6? The desert that I need the ocarina that I don't have, and the village, which I can do no problem. No, okay, there wasn't anything there. Trying to remember if you actually got something when you return back to the kid after you get the ocarina. Just rupees, yay. Oops. Did not want to do that. No. What I'll probably do, if anyone's still watching, I'll go to the castle to go to the Dark World and then probably save and stop for now. And keep going tomorrow or another day. Go through and finish this. There. Save as well. And can close this. Anyone still here? If you're still watching Zima, I'll probably be playing again tomorrow, so see ya.